Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Happy New Year
to you all. We are back. So, welcome to our live Q&A for our upcoming group cruise, which we're really excited about. I hope you all are as well. So yeah, basically, we're just going to answer any questions you might have. So if you've got any, please just send them through.
Yep.
You're going to meet Martin very, very shortly. So you get a chance to meet him and talk to him as well. So yeah, honestly, it's just a chance to clear up some things. If you're confused about anything, we're just going to clear it all up tonight.
Just Honey's joining in as well by the looks of it.
Obviously we've got a starring guest, Honey.
But yeah, the purpose is just to have a quick chat about the group cruise, introduce Martin, and any questions you've got, you can ask away, and hopefully Martin can answer them this evening. Before we start and bring Martin on board, what we'll ask is if you can, if you haven't already joined the Facebook group and the event in the Facebook group, please join that. Because we will be posting more stuff in there from now on.
We're gonna try and target it in certain areas rather than bombarding everybody with all of it, because we don't want to upset anybody. Although they could book if they want, but we don't want to rub it into people's faces.
Exactly.
Or wind them up.
And Ken's already asking who's getting the first round. Well, as you mentioned it, you might as well, Ken.
Yeah.
So what we'll do now, if the technology works, we'll bring Martin on board, so he can introduce himself. So if this works.
Yeah.
Hello. Hi. I'm starstruck at you boys.
Welcome. And if you want to introduce yourself, Martin. So I'm sure most people probably know you, but go for it.
For those that don't, I've been around for far too long, than anybody mentioned. Been in the industry for 25, 28, 30 years. I can't remember. I've lost count now. And just love creating memories for people and getting people on board cruises. And you boys have booked with me a few times now, so you get looked after, and that's my passion, is looking after people. I've always said through my entire career, people who book with me are not just for one booking, they're booking for life. And I want you to just keep booking and look after you. And people become friends, and we end up cruising together and things like that. Just like you boys, you've got a following. I've got a little bit of a following, and it's great. It's just so nice. So we're here doing your
I think we've got a bit of feedback on this for some reason.
Sounds like a dog barking, but it's not Honey. She's good, isn't you? She's good.
I'll just see if it's one of my settings.
It seemed to go
That sounds worse. Hey ho. We'll get through it.
Yeah, we will. I'm sure we will. So I'm just checking through to see if there's any questions coming in at the moment.
I did see something about cabins. I'm sure I saw something about cabins.
Let's have a quick look from the top, shall we?
Sorry, everyone. We're just quickly reading through the feed. We've got so many. I think, as always, if possible, if you have a question, if you could write it in big capital letters, question, before your question, that will really help us out. We love that you're all chatting, but it's just easy when you just see question fly across. It's just a lot easier.
Here we go. Here's a question for us.
Right.
All right, guys. Have our interviews been allocated together? If you requested all on the same dining, you should be all requested, be on the same booking. We will tie everybody together. What we're going to do is we're probably going to email everybody together and ask them if they're traveling with anybody. We might have missed something. So we'll probably do that in the next week or two, because we've got 4 months out. So it gives plenty of time for us to be able to tie the bookings together, so everybody dines together who wants to sit together. Because I know you boys have not done a set dining time.
No. Yeah, we're just, what we're aiming to do is we're on board. We'll mix, mingle, chat, and whatever with everybody and anybody. We'll probably have our own dining. We won't be with the group, but we're hoping to probably meet up at set points. So like it might be every day at 6 o'clock at a certain bar. We might have our food, then come back to wherever. But we'll work it out. But we're gonna sort of
we'll work it out.
Yeah.
If I leave you with that, I'm gonna let the dog out.
Okay. And he's being a little bug inside. She's been sleeping up until now, and all of a sudden she's decided to run around and play. And but that's what we're hoping to do anyway, is just to mix and mingle with everybody. But we're not fixing ourselves to like set points.
To be honest, I think we might even struggle to dine.
Yeah.
We might just end up in the buffet every night.
Yeah. We're here though to meet everybody else, so that's our thing. If you see us around the ship, which you will do, you can mix and chat.
One thing I had noticed as well, it looks like our cabins might have been allocated on the website, but not on the app yet. When I had a little nosy, but I don't know. They're subject to change again, aren't they? I suppose so.
Yeah, keep an eye on the website is the best one, because sometimes MSC can change cabins as well, especially if you're on the Bella, because one of their terms and conditions, they can change it. You'll never get anything less than you booked. You may also get upgraded, but they can move people around if things need moving and things. So I probably wouldn't. I'd say probably about 4 weeks out is probably when you more or less a confirmed definite cabin number, if anything. So same with boarding times. Boarding times will be allocated once you've done your online check-in, and they can change as well, because they will move people around depending on how many people and decks and things. It's a big operation for the Virtuosa. So you boys know how big that ship is and how many passengers they're on. It's a big operation to make sure they don't have too many people in the terminal at one time.
Yeah. What's this one? Have we got any?
Will we all board in at the same time?
We could arrange. We could certainly see if they would do it, but that means everybody arriving at one certain time and doing it that way. Somebody could probably organise a boarding. It's probably hard because people are going to be coming all over the country and things.
I think we'd probably arrange to meet at possibly say a certain bar, and we would go there, and then basically as soon as people board, maybe they could just come up and we can see you. Is what we were thinking, because obviously people come near and far. We've well, I don't know what we're doing just yet, but people travel, traffic, things. Yeah, we just thought it might be easier.
No worries.
Any hints on the best place to park at the port?
AB parking is the best one, because that's right at the port side. And I know it's a little bit more expensive than you may sort of pay normally if you've never cruised before for a car park, but it is secure. It's monitored 24/7. They've got patrols and things. That is the best option. Another option is if you do hotel stay and parking is another good option. There's quite a good few hotels around Southampton. We can assist you with that if you need that. We've got plenty. I've used many of them around there. And then a few people said there's using the car park across the way by IKEA, and I'm like, I'm not over sure about that, whether it's secure or not. I wouldn't. It's not a recommendation for me.
Yeah, no, I've heard a few use Westkey, don't they?
Yeah, they've said they do, especially because it's a weekend cruise as well. They say they do it that way, but yeah, we usually do a hotel if we do it.
Yeah.
What's it? Embarkation time keeps changing.
Yeah, that changes. I think up until a few days before, doesn't it?
Yeah, it can do. It's a number of people that are booked and on each deck and things. That's how it's all worked out. That's the easiest way to explain it.
This is one for you, Martin.
Never used a travel agent before. What will be different than when we book direct with the cruise line, e.g. check-in, etc.? So there won't be anything any different. The main thing is you've got me to deal with anything, rather than having to call a call centre and being hanging on a phone for like an hour if it's really busy, 2 hours, which it has been, and things like that. Your check-in is exactly the same. You do it online. But the difference with this cruise is the boys are going to be there to their cruise, but the travel agent will be there as well. So if you've got any issues, I'll be on board, so you can come and see me. Fingers crossed there won't be, because that's why we're ironing it all out now and starting now, 4 months out. But anything like that will.
Someone said Martin's sound is terrible.
Yeah.
So let me disconnect, and I'm going to go on to different.
Someone's asked if they can buy Cruise Monkeys t-shirts. We're not selling them on the cruise, are we?
No. The place we've got doing that t-shirt, which is Teespring, is we make it like a $1 and €1 profit on that for every t-shirt we sell. And they're quite highly priced. So we'll see if we can find something a bit better for the t-shirts.
Yeah. We might try maybe find a local company, maybe get a few of them done.
Because a few people have asked that.
Because what we could possibly do is maybe, I don't know, is possibly do like order form and do it and then bring them with us. I don't know. We'll sort something out. We'll try.
Leave that one with us.
Yeah, we'll write that down. Here's a pen. Write that down because that's quite a good one.
Is that any better? If anybody wants to put anything down,
I think you are. I think you sound clearer to me.
Yeah, I think that's better.
I'll see what people say on here.
Let's have a quick
The
look.
question: any advice on status matching? With regards to the group cruise, it wouldn't give you any additional discounts, but what you will get is the onboard benefit. So if you've got a level with Royal Caribbean or Celebrity P&O, whoever that is, MSC will match that status at that level. So whatever benefits at that level, you will get on board. And then going forward, if you book anything with MSC, you can get anything from 5%, 10%, even 15% we've seen discounts off your cruise, depending on how long you've got now. So definitely, if you've got it now, it's not just cruise lines. We'll look at airline memberships, hotel memberships. So if you've got it and you just get it done on the website. The website, you can probably set it out down the page if you want on the group, a link on how to do the status match. But it's worthwhile definitely because you get different things like what else have you got? You've got money off in the shop and things like that. So it's worthwhile. But a little hint for that's the first 2 days only. You've got caught out on that thing. First 2 days only on that.
Okay.
I've made a note to put a link onto the page about that anyway, so that'd be good.
Cool.
So we've gone about the sound. Hopefully the sound is better.
Let's have the t-shirts.
We'll
Try. We'll look
that
into
one.
that. Coach travel with the cruise company to get down there and back.
I don't think they are. I think there's a company called Easeway who are offering to do cruises. Run a route down. Let me just have a quick look at it while we're on and see. MSC. No, they're not. I thought there is room to. Well, I'll ask a question if there's any plans, but because the cruise has been out for a while, I don't think there will be. So the nearest thing that I get by coach can be National Express, which stops here, there, and everywhere, every city and every town.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get a train. Well, so you don't get a train at the minute because they're not running.
Yeah. No, we're driving ourselves probably, won't we?
Yeah, I'll be doing the same.
Let's have a look. There's a few more questions here.
Someone else
Everyone's saying I've got an echo, aren't they?
Martin.
Right, why is that?
So we still. I think people still can't hear you, Martin, very well.
Yeah, crazy, really struggling with sound. That's Lindsay has said that too. Echo on Martin's end. Someone said. Still feedback from everyone.
I'm trying to work out is there a way we can.
I don't know what to do.
What we'll do, we'll plough on, and if we miss anything and anybody's still got a question, we can then answer it on the group.
Try it this way. Is there much of an echo now? If anybody can say anything, sorry about this, guys. Old people and technology. Can you hear me?
We can the echo seems to stop on our end.
I don't seem to have an echo.
We'll go through another question because then if we're talking, it'll pick it up a bit more, won't it?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody here asking about our river cruise. We'll just quickly say about that one. Completely different to an ocean cruise.
Still enjoyable, but it's a completely different pace.
Yeah.
But very, very enjoyable. We really enjoyed it. We would do it again, definitely.
I know, Martin, you enjoy your river cruises as well, don't you?
Oh, I love them. They're amazing. It's an amazing way to see Europe. It really is.
Someone said sound seems to have gone completely. Not really more up to date. Slight echo, but much better.
Okay, we're getting there, I think.
Still a bit of an echo.
We're getting there. Yeah, river cruising is an amazing way to see Europe. The castles, the views. I mean, I did 2 in the space of 3 weeks a couple of months ago. It was just like, wow. You know, every time you go to we went the same places on some of them, but we did different things. So there's so much to do. You know, culture and it's just amazing.
Asking, yeah, we are looking at getting something. It might not be banana hands though.
We are looking into things.
Looking into merch.
Obviously, at the minute we're going away this week, aren't we, on Celebrity, and we've got Arvia coming up, so we're a bit busy this month. But as soon as we come home, we're gonna have a good look at things, aren't we?
And this is a very important question here on the drinks package. Can you explain the drinks package?
Okay, so the drinks package that you've got is called the Premium Extra Drinks Package. It is any drink up to the value. If the ship is still in euros, it'll be up to 13 euros. It's unlimited unless the staff feel you've had enough to drink. Now, I've not reached that myself, and I'm a travel agent, and we do drink very heavily. So it is a good package. If you can explain a bit more, Zoe, about what you're getting the conflict and information, we'll try and answer it a bit further in depth for you. But the value of the drinks, it's all branded spirits, branded wines, beers. It's not cheap sort of drinks. You've got cocktails, mocktails, tea, coffee. You can't get hot chocolate in the chocolatiers. That's not valid in there, or coffees. What else is it? You've got beer, wine, soft drinks. Yeah, you've got a multitude of drinks on there. You shouldn't struggle for any drinks.
Either where sorry, it's not like P&O and all either, where you're restricted by 15 drinks. It's there's no number. So that's an improvement. I'm not sure. The Ola, the Mexican, are their margaritas still included or not?
I think I heard they've been taken
I think
off.
they've been taken off, haven't they?
I think they have.
I think that's because I know we have had them in the past on our vlogs. I'm just saying because I know some people might have watched our vlogs and be expecting to go to Ola and get that included. If I can help out, and I will. If I can clear something up, I will.
You can get champagne in a champagne bar. You can get Black Lantern champagne in there, and a French kiss is really nice.
The ports on our coast, Le Havre, we Le Havre?
No,
we're Portland, aren't we?
Portland.
Sorry, mixing it up. We've never actually got off in Portland. Because the last time we went there, or the last 2 times we've been there, we were just so glad to be back cruising. The ship was the destination itself for us. But we have seen a few bits and pieces on YouTube, haven't we?
Yeah, and I think Cherbourg one's got the
there is I think there's some sort of no.
Yeah, I'm sure you can get it.
No, I think that's somewhere else.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if we're actually going to be getting off the ship ourselves yet. We're still not sure. Obviously, you lot can do exactly, do whatever you want to do. We might just stay on board because it's our cruise and because obviously people have come to see us, and we'll probably be around, like we said before, out and about.
It'll give us more time to see people. That's what we're thinking if we stay on board. But any excursions, can they book with you, Martin, or?
Yeah, if people want to book any excursions or specialty dining, anything like that, just give us a call or message us. We can add them on for them, and you can pay them with the final balance, so there's no problems there. So that we can do that for them. And it looks good for us as well that we've tried to promote MSC's best specialty dining. My recommendation for dining, if you are looking to do one of the restaurants, the 2 best ones I think is Indochine, which is absolutely amazing. It's an Asian French fusion restaurant. The meal was like to die for in there. And then Butcher's Cut, the steakhouse is fabulous. Then again, it's a hard one because teppanyaki was good when we were on it last time. So.
And I really like the Ola restaurant. I absolutely love that.
And I'm not sure if it still does it, but they used to do an epic all-you-can-eat
at one point
for like £18. I think that was brilliant. So I'm hoping they're still doing that.
They still are, but the one thing, if you want to do that, we actually did a 4 dining package, so we got all 4 restaurants, and what we did was one day we did lunch in the Mexican restaurants, and then with the sushi bar for another lunch, and then the other 2 we did for dinner. So if you want to experience them all, you physically can on the 2-day trip if you want to. That being said, the main dining is there if you include it as well, as is the buffet. If you don't want to do that, it's not you have to.
Did we cover the limits on drinks packages? I'm not sure if we.
I think you did. Martin did mention the price up until. Yeah, you said up until was it €13? If it's in euros, did you say?
Yeah, any drink up to €13 is what it's been. Or if you change it into pounds, then now you can. Well, I believe because of the way it's going to be, this cruise maybe not because it is only a UK one really. but while it's been going around and picking people up at different places, they've kept it in euros. So.
Okay. Things to do in Portland.
I'm not sure. This is.
Let's have a look, won't we?
Yeah.
It's the Jurassic Coast, so there's. If I'm honest with you, there's not an awful lot personally. We did it when we went down ourselves. It's sort of Torquay Way and places like that. So it's not the best part in the world. Is it where somewhere people want to go, or is it just a stop off? We didn't get off. We were on the same cruise as you boys, where that very first cruise out, and we didn't get off the ship. Cherbourg. We'll send some recommendations out.
Is there like a maritime museum or something? I mean, I might go and see that. I'm not sure, but that's the only thing that's really stood out for me with Cherbourg was some sort of. Is it something to do with the ROVs? Those robots that go down to Titanic.
Yeah, there is something on there.
There's something there, I think. Some museum of some sort. But that's in Cherbourg. But I don't know about Portland. I know I've seen people go into like some gardens. I think is there like a botanic garden nearby? I'm not sure. I think I've seen.
We'll have to. We don't tend to look at excursions till about a month before, do we? So we need to start looking at that one. There is a question here about kind of formal evenings, casual evenings, white nights. Do you get told if they're going to be on the cruise in advance?
I will do some digging and find out what they're planning, so people get in advance if we can. With us having such a big group, I'm sure they'll let us know and things. But generally, MSC are famous for the white parties, the ABBA parties. I'm trying to think what else we've done on board. We've done ABBA, we've done white party.
Well,
like
space
night. And then there's a groovy night as well. I think with there's like 70s groovy pattern down the Galleria.
Flower Power Night.
Yeah, that's the one. I knew I'd see something. Yeah.
But I mean, it's up to what everybody wants to wear. I mean, formal, I don't think there will be on this, with it just being the 2 nights, So I think it'll be more of a bit more casual, relaxed and things. But we'll find out so you don't miss out. And I mean,
We've had them, haven't we, on ours?
Yeah, I'm sure we had formals on ours.
Yeah.
We'll check.
But it's not that strict that you don't have to wear a full-on tux if you don't want to. It's not enforced.
A little segue here. No, nothing booked for Iona, but Martin has got us booked on Arvia at the end of the month.
Arvia here. We're going on Arvia.
Jealous.
Thank you
thank you
very much, Jackson.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Let's have a look.
What have we got here?
They make cocktails strong, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, MSC good with their cocktails.
Especially there was one in the Indochine I was drinking at one point. That was very strong, wasn't it? What the hell was that called? That was lovely.
The robot bar, yeah, I think when we were on board, it was £18,
included.
I think.
Yeah.
But it came with a free
It does
glass.
come with a silver like a cup. I'm not sure. Things do change. I mean, we were last on Virtuosa over a year ago now. Was it last September?
What's your favourite MSC cocktail?
Ooh, to be honest, I drink that many. I've forgotten what I've drunk by the time I wake up the following day.
Have you got a favourite one, Martin?
I work my way through all the gins. Although saying that Lantern Black Label French Kiss is pretty good, and there's another one.
They do quite a lot of cocktails up there as well. They did a cocktail in the champagne bar before, and there was like this fruit and all floating in it. That was all included. I'm sure. I can't remember what that was called. Do you remember when the funny little? Is it like hibiscus? I don't know what they put in it. That was nice.
So we've got another one here about dress code. So yeah, we've covered that one. That's cool. Our cruise is all inclusive, or do you pay everything as you go? I think we'll let you answer this one, Martin.
Well, everybody that's booked through us will be all inclusive because you've got the drinks package included and your gratuities are included. So apart from your excursions or any specialty dining, you've got nothing else to pay for really. I know you've got some guys who are going to meet up who may book through other places prior to you launching the cruise and things. It depends on what you've booked with them. Most people generally do the drinks package because they're such good value. But I just check if you are booked with somebody else, what you've actually booked to make sure what you've got.
Let's have a look. How many are going on the cruise?
Was it 87 at the last count? 85?
Quite a few of you monkeys.
It was 80 something.
Yeah, can we make the 100?
Let's have a look.
It's a it's a 3-night cruise. It is, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Miami
It's 2
Vice.
days.
Yes. Miami Vice. That was one you quite
That's one
enjoyed,
of my
wasn't it?
favourites. Yes.
That is good. So I think I've caught up with all the questions. So we're thinking about half an hour. So if you've got any questions, pop them in. We've got about 5 minutes left. So we'll try and catch them then if they come in.
I'll just mention a couple of things, if that's all right, guys. Just in preparation. Can I just mention a couple of things in preparation for when we go on board? We need final balances coming up in the next couple of weeks. So that's the exciting bit when everybody knows they're all going and it becomes reality, I think. Once you pay for it, it's like, yes, I'm going. So that'll come up round about the middle of the month. If you have any issues with payments or anything, do get in touch with us and speak to us sooner rather than later. Another thing which is really, really important is the online check-in, the advanced passenger information. Complete that as soon as you can with all the information. Without that, they won't issue tickets for us to give to you. And the one thing that won't be asked for but is needed when doing a group cruise is insurance. We need everybody's insurance details. So you can just send us an email with the names of the insurance company, the policy number and the emergency medical number. When it comes to ticketing, it saves us chasing you sort of 3-4 weeks before and just makes it seamless that the tickets will go out dead easy and you won't be chasing us. So if you do that as soon as you can, that'll be very, very helpful. And then, as we mentioned earlier on, if you do want to book any excursions or any dining, it looks good on the group. If we've got some people that booked them, do let us know and we'll get them booked for you. And the good thing is that you can pay for your final balance as well. They're the main things for us, and any questions anybody has now or afterwards, just ask away. We're here to help you out all the way through. We don't believe in just booking for people and then not speaking to them. I'm always at the end of the phone, email, Facebook, as people have messaged me at 10 o'clock at night and I've responded and things.
That's
and that's a nice thing, that nice personal side that we have. So, but I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. That's the main thing. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so it's going to be great fun, isn't it? One of the things I've got on my list is, are the prices the same now as what we advertised Group Cruise app before?
Yes, we have managed to secure some extra cabins at the original price. So if anybody hasn't booked or you've got friends who want to come, tell them to get booked as soon as possible. It is going to come to a point in the next couple of weeks where they are going to take those cabins away from us because we're getting near a departure time. So we won't be able to guarantee the prices. We might still be able to book you on, but it may be at a higher price. So now's the time, if you've got friends or anybody else out there looking, or somebody's looking who hasn't booked, just give us a call. People know the number, but it's on at the group. I think you've posted it out. Have you again, the offer? Or we can post it out. And
yeah, we'll post it out again. That's fine.
Cool.
Now, a few more questions have come in. So there's one here around, will we get a separate area of the bar? Well, if all 80 of us turn up at one go, we might fill a bar. But yeah, no, I think we've spoken to Martin on this, and we're going to, nearer the time, we're going to get in touch with MSC and see if we can organise set areas and set times. But if we can't, we're going to be around the ship for the whole 3 nights, and we'll just be posting on Facebook where we are and stuff, so you can just come and join us then. But we are hoping we can get some kind of organised events, aren't we, Martin?
Yeah, we are. Well, I'm sure you boys have got lots planned, and we'll assist you and we'll get what we can. And at the end of the day, if we all, as you say, if we all turn up, 80 of us turn up at once, we'll take over a bar anyway. So you don't have any choice, do they?
Yeah, that's the plan. Do people need to pre-register credit cards for additional onboard spend?
So you do it on. There was issues last year with MSC where when you were trying to put your card in, it wouldn't accept it. If it happens this year, don't worry, don't panic. When you get on board, there are card machines in a couple of places. You just go in within 24 hours of boarding the ship and put your card in, and then it'll register. If you don't, you can pay by cash. You can put some cash behind the counter. They don't like it that much, if I'm honest. They do prefer cards. And my personal recommendation to anybody cruising, don't use a debit card because they'll take set amounts over the cruise. And so they could have 4 lots of like £50, but then they'll only take 200. It could take 28 days for the others to come off. So it's if you've got a lot of money in your debit account, great. If you don't, then I'd recommend using a credit card if you can.
Yeah, you see that in the groups all the time, don't you? That people, this cruise line's taken payment twice, but it's just a holding amount that drops off after a week or two, maybe.
But that's all done with MSC, not through ourselves. We don't deal with that part of it.
So no, that's fine. That's how. Yeah, we always pop the credit card. It's just to avoid the whole thing.
Cruise card or wristband.
So it's a cruise card. I think they've got rid of the wristbands, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely a card. We were on it in September this year. It was a card.
I don't think it was that one.
What are you looking for?
Somebody was asking what currency we were on.
I didn't like to say that, but yeah, it generally is.
Let's have a look. I think that's all of them, is it? Yeah. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we'll mention that one. There's a £1 charge per person for charity as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
For what?
The MSC Foundation.
Yeah, the MSC Foundation. Yeah, somebody else said don't use it. That's fine. So I think we're all caught up with the questions. So we've come to our half hour, so we should let Martin go for his dinner as well. But no, if anybody has got any more questions that we haven't answered, or I know the sound is playing up, so if you missed anything, please ask away, put it on the group or drop us an email.
Yeah.
We can sort that out. The other thing we've got to mention is you can win this cruise via raffle as well. So there's a cruise for 2 people.
Yeah.
On the group cruise for West Wales Pandies. That's the
local dog charity where we rescued Honey from.
So that's open until I believe
I think it's the 24th of January.
So if you look in the video description, we've got a link there to it. I'll pop a link in the group as well on that as well. So if anybody wants to enter that, it's £10 for a raffle.
Yeah. So it goes to a good cause.
Yeah, and it goes to a good cause.
Yeah. I'll be doing
so let me a quick whiz through to make sure I haven't missed anything else. No. So do you want to do this again, Martin? Say in a month or two, in the run up to the cruise. I think that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
Like I said, we might be able to find a way to make it.
As we go on and on, there may be more questions that need answering, or we might have more information about which bars were taken over.
So if you have missed anything, then just drop us a line or wait until the next live, and hopefully we'll sort the sound out a bit better by then. But I think from us, that's everything. So thank you, Martin. I don't know if there's anything else you want to say before we go.
Just thank you to everybody for booking the cruise through you guys and through us, because it's been amazing, and everybody we've spoken to is absolutely amazing, really friendly. And I'm really excited to get on board on the 27th of April and toast you boys for your first cruise. One of many, hopefully. You'll think one a year would be good.
Yeah.
That's something we have.
We had a few requests.
We had a few requests, and one thing we've learned from this is maybe 3 nights is too short. So maybe we will look at maybe longer ones in the future. So if somebody hasn't booked because it's too short, we've taken that on board, and we'll look maybe in the next time.
And this is our first ever one, the very first one. So we will be learning things all the time from it ourselves, and hopefully improving on it.
And thanks to you, Martin, as well, because I know it's quite a bit of admin work for you sorting everybody out. So thank you.
No, brilliant. It's amazing, guys, and roll on the 27th of April.
Yeah. Roll on. Okay, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching.
Any questions? Let us know.
Bye.
Bye.